Hello. So I have a reading today for Aries, and we are going to be looking at your next 3 months. We are going to be looking at April, May, and June. I'm going to start with a soul lesson for each month, which is this deck. Also, an overall kind of advice from the Unicorn Oracle. And then I'm going to break the months up into obviously individuals. And I'm going to use tarot and another oracle deck just to kind of dive into them. And yeah, let's see what we want to do here. Aries. I'm not sure what oracle deck I'm going to use for the rest of the readings, like for each month. I tried a couple and I just can't settle myself down into one. So we're gonna see. That's gonna be interesting. I also, while I shuffle here, I want to say happy birthday to all of the Arieses out there. Arieses, is that a word? I don't know. All you Aries out there, happy birthday. I hope this that you're having, that you're going to have, or you have if you're watching this on your birthday, an amazing, amazing birthday. You guys bring in the new year, the new astrological year, and you do it so well. You do it during spring. It's such a beautiful time right now. Good energy all around. I feel like you bring that to the table, and it's lovely. All right, Aries. Let's see what April has in store for you. Wow, look at that change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, I like that for you guys. I like that a lot. You definitely, I don't think you guys are a sign that is afraid of change at all. If anything, you set your sights on something and you really just go for it. There's no hesitation there. So April is bringing change for you. There's movement in your life happening here. And this is May. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay, makes sense. If you're going through changes, but at the same time you kind of want to stay in the know as far as your spiritual path goes, or just your life in general. But sometimes you got to leave things up for kind of like surprise, I guess. Life wants to surprise you in May, it seems. All right. And then in June, okay. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, Aries. Maybe you guys are going through a very profound change, and it's taking a lot from you in the sense of you really have to. It's almost like trust what's happening. Okay, trust that everything eventually would just turn out as it should, and everything's gonna be okay. June could be a little bit of a struggle for you, it seems. It could be that you're still in the midst of change. You haven't really settled anything that you started here in April, or everything that you started to change in April eventually in June is maybe about to settle down, and you still are kind of like not feeling it completely. Look at that. The bottom of the deck is trust in reverse, and I don't have anything in reverse in this deck. So maybe this is what you're meant to be doing over the next 3 months as you go through things. And we're going to dig a little deeper into all of this. But as you go through changes, maybe you have a bit of doubt going on. And then at the end, here in June, it seems that you could be, not necessarily that you're envious of others, but maybe you're comparing your life to other people, or where other people are in their life kind of maybe is a little bit triggering for you. They're asking you to trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Maybe this is your, You could be second guessing if you made the right choices here. But I just know that everything's going to work out eventually. I just, it's a very hopeful energy that I feel from you. If anything, these lessons seem to be ones that, I don't know, they're meant for your growth, obviously, because that's my intention with these readings anyways, but it's very profound for you. It's almost like when you are about ready. You know what? Hold on a second. I just want to see what July says, because I feel what I want to say to you is that just when you're about to kind of not give up on everything that you started, but kind of you're very much looking around and saying, I don't know if I made the right choices here. I feel like things just turn around for you. Okay, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. But then look at this. The bottom of the deck for you is significant for some reason. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You guys are getting onto something here that seems to be very profound. Maybe there's a lot of soul growth for you coming ahead, Aries. You could feel it. You could feel that there's change afoot. It's almost like, but with change comes, again, like Grief said, you lose something, but it's an opportunity to appreciate it, if you will. Seems that whatever you're losing is going to help you gain freedom eventually. All right, let's see what your advice here is. Wow, okay. Support. Ask for support. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. All of these lessons are trying to get you to do this. They're trying to, maybe you guys need to overall learn how to ask for help, ask for support when you need it, and also accept it when it's being offered to you, because that could be hard too. Sometimes we ask for help, or we need the help, but it's not just that we don't know how to ask for it. Sometimes we don't even know how to receive it, if you will. All right, let's see what oracle deck I want to use for. I can't decide on one. It's really interesting. I think I'm going to do this one. So this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Let's look at your months a little bit more. And then we're going to expand a little bit too with the tarot here. All right, let's see April. Look at that. Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. The confidence in the changes that you want to pursue, don't forget it. Like once, whatever it is that you are going to start here in April, whatever movement you start in your life, make sure that you really go. I mean, not that I don't think you will do otherwise, but the message is make sure that you really just do it because there's passion fueling you. You believe in yourself, okay? And it's not to say that you won't be tested. It feels very much like you will. Your resolve will be tested, especially in the next month, in May. Let's see what May has to tell you here. But that doesn't mean. I don't think you ever doubt yourself completely. If anything, we all go through that, right? We start something new. It takes a little while to kind of fall into place, to work out the kinks, and we feel like maybe we made the wrong choice. Not at all. Not at all for you guys. Oh, wow. Okay. Heart, home, compassion. So when you are feeling this doubt or this when you feel out of sorts with what you've decided to pursue, maybe, I don't know what it is for you guys. It could be a lot of things. For some of you, it could be something regarding a career. For others of you, it could be a relationship. For others of you, it's kind of like a self, a journey of the soul, if you will. It's like you're really trying to find who you are. You're trying to define what it means to be you in the first place. It's like you're trying to find yourself again. And it seems like you're trying a lot of new things, but at the end of the day, you do have to just have confidence in, I'm just hearing, trust the process. There's a process to the change, okay? It's almost like, you know how we all say that there's 12 stages of grief, right? It's almost like the same thing. There's the stages to the change that you want to implement. It takes a little bit. Sometimes you take 3 steps forward, sometimes 1 back, sometimes 2 steps back, and then you lunge in a little bit more, and then it's kind of like that. There's a give and take with your life for the next 3 months. But you're being asked to very much stay confident in your magic and your potential, and have a lot of compassion for yourself as well. A lot of sympathy for self, a lot of love for yourself as well. All right, and let's see. Let's see June here. MB. I feel like MB in June is one of the hardest lessons here for you, I think. And it might be because you are kind of comparing yourself to others, and it's normal. Don't feel bad about that. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? We all go through it. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Yeah. That makes sense too. That makes sense. I feel like this is speaking about yourself. You should have a lot of grace when you're triggering, when you are triggered here. Sometimes when we feel envious, we're very much triggered because we, quite literally, we are triggered by something outside, right? Or something in our environment, or even within, it doesn't matter, that it makes us feel this feeling. However, this emotion, it's even more triggering because then we kind of feel filthy about it, or we feel like we're not good people because we're envious. And it's just a natural thing. It's okay. Don't suppress it. Have a lot of compassion for yourself. Have a lot of grace with yourself. And try to see it in this way. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And you also are the same as everybody else, but with different good things in your life, with different possibilities. It's okay. And I feel also especially for you guys, because you're doing something very significant. The envious, the envy feeling could be because you see how other people are not just living maybe the life that you want to live, or doing the thing that you want to do, or I don't know, being successful at the thing that you're trying to do here. But if anything, it speaks to your potential. It speaks to the fact that you are capable of acquiring, doing, having the life, or having something like what you think is success for other people. It applies to you as well. But there is something about divine timing for you. And it's almost like in these 3 months, you're forging like the foundation for whatever thing that you want to really change about your life to kind of finally come in, if you will, finally settle. But it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit, okay? Because I feel like it's a very big change. There's a profound change for you. And it could also be attached to another person. I feel like there's someone else involved here. It's not just you. It's a very solo kind of journey, but at the same time it's not, for some reason. All right. One card fell. I wasn't ready to get any cards, but it's the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is what part of why you want to change here, the conformity of, it's almost like you've what is it, you've been living in comfort, and now you want to expand to something bigger. You want to, it's almost like you crave the being uncomfortable, because you know that it's going to lead to something better. But in the midst of it, you could have a little bit of doubt, you could have a lot of envy, things are triggering you, seeing people kind of ahead, on the kind of, you could look around and be like, well, we're on this kind of like on the same path, trying to acquire the same things, or be the same things, or not same per se, but like, in the practical sense, I guess. Maybe you, let's say you're a musician, and you recently started putting yourself out there, and you see someone that started at the same time as you, blow up on social media, for example, and you know that you are just as talented. It's not that they're not talented, that you're talented and you deserve it and they don't. It's that you deserve it too, and that could be the envy or the trigger, and you could apply that to anything. This could have to do with, again, work, relationships, or whatever it is. But it's almost like I the whole, everything that you're going through, which is a little bit challenging, it makes you believe in yourself even more, and it puts you out of your comfort zone, and that's what you need, it seems, as well, because you want to grow and evolve, right? Makes sense. But you need to accept that there's movement, there's things that you're going to lose, there's moments that are going to be very low, just like there's moments that are going to be very high, and there's plateaus that you're going to encounter as well. All right. And the support here, I feel like this is very much spirit, telling you to ask for the guidance, ask for the signs and synchronicities, ask for whatever you need to get you to keep believing in yourself. Because I think that is the key. Believing in yourself, having a lot of compassion, a lot of grace, a lot of sympathy for yourself while you are evolving and growing through all of these, I wanted to say growing pains. It's key for you. All right, let's get into tarot, and let's look at April and the Magician's Sword. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Jumping right out. Okay. But the Seven of Wands. Remember when I said you're very comfortable, or there's, it's not that you're stagnant, but I feel for some reason I'm seeing her here today as not just, it's not that you're settling, but it's like you're very comfortable where you are. However, she's looking at this pentacle like saying, I love that I've acquired this, but I'm seeking passion. I'm seeking something that makes me feel alive. I want to have this confidence again. I want to wield this sword, this power again. And I feel like you go from this. It's not that you ever stop being this Queen of Pentacles, which is a person that's very giving, very grounded, very stable financially as well, very healthy. You go from that to kind of having to defend the change that you wanna pursue for some reason. If anything, this feels like it could be external, but it does feel very much internal. This whole reading feels like it's two things at once. Your internal struggle could be manifesting all around you, with people questioning things, family members, friends, co-workers. You could have to be, you have to keep defending the things that you want to pursue here for some reason. But that in itself is part of the lesson. The more that you defend your post, the more that you defend the decisions that you've made, the more that you show yourself that you are confident in what you want to pursue, and you feel like you're doing the right thing. You feel like you believe in yourself. And that's really all the everybody that that's needed here. You have to believe in yourself. Everybody else would just come along when they need to show you support. Okay, literally. But who you really have to trust and believe in is yourself. And I feel like the more that you defend what you want to do, the more that you realize, oh shit, that means that I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in myself. That's beautiful, Aries. That is beautiful. All right. Let's see what May has to say here for you. Look at that. The Chariot. I love it. Movement. Quite literally change. It's almost like this decision that you make is it propels you into this energy. Wow. And the Empress. My goodness. Aries, my goodness. All right. I need you to see it how I'm seeing it, okay? Because now the tarot here is going to tell a story for us. So you start off as the Queen of Pentacles, and within a month or 2 months, if you want to look at it, right at the end, it could be at the end of this of May, you are the Empress. So you go from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. That is incredible. And you do that by what? Believing in yourself, standing up for yourself, saying that this is what I want to do, and I'll fight, or I'll dispute whoever I need to dispute with, because this is where I'm going. And you get on that chariot and you do it. You quite literally do it. I don't understand why there's doubt in this month, but I at the same time I do, because like I was saying, it's a double thing for you, where if you have doubt, it's like the more that you double down on what you want to do, the more it shows you that you're doing the right thing. That's incredible. That's incredible. Wow. So much movement, so much there's a lot of balance for you here. You don't get on the chariot without having a destination, and you quite literally arrive at it, because you can't get any higher than this when it comes to trying to go from, I'm the Queen of Pentacles. I understand. I am grounded. I'm fruitful. I have endless potential. I like I said, you're healthy, you're wealthy, you're good, but you could always be better. It's almost like you strive for better, and it's not just that you always want to be better and better and better. It's almost like the confidence that you have gained in yourself just naturally manifests. It propels you into this energy, into the divine feminine energy. And you guys don't have to identify as a divine feminine. This is just energy. Arriving at this, she embodies all the four queens. So that means that you have the passion, you have the intuition, you have the means, you have the intelligence, the foresight. It's so much. There's so much here. Wow. I don't want you to doubt yourself. And when you encounter doubt, it's almost like double down on the things that you believe yourself about yourself to be true. Go within here in the heart home. Whenever you tap into yourself again, whenever you're in doubt and you tap into your heart, you tap into your soul, you'll realize that what stems from there is this energy. You're this, it helps you feel this this chariot, if you will. The driving force is you believing in yourself. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's look at June with envy. And I don't know how these two kind of come along here, but they do somehow, right? Okay. Envy and benefactor. Grace and generosity. That could be it right here. Definitely. Okay, that makes sense. When I was saying that you feel like you look around and you're like, okay, if I'm this, if I've fought for what I want, if I've made the changes, it's like I've propelled forward into being this Empress, into having this energy be me and me be this energy. Why do I still feel like I'm waiting for something? Like I'm waiting for something to arrive. What did I say about it's almost like in June you are like at the end of it. Things are about to settle in. Your ships are coming in. The change that you have embarked on, the journey you've embarked on is coming to its fruition. But there's just a moment there where you really have to, again, have a lot of grace with yourself, because you're gonna have to wait for it. And that could be one of the hardest things, especially since this whole time you've actually been having to take action towards it. But now you're in Empress mode. You're starting June in Empress mode, it feels. So now it's time to receive. Now it's time to wait. Okay, there's a period of waiting. Not much you could do. Look at that. There's a period of waiting because there's things happening in consecutive order. There's an order to this, it seems. 3 and 4. But I have to show you the bottom of the deck because my goodness, look at that. Which quite literally looks like this card to me as well. Does it not? The 2 mice being super happy and in love and so cute and cuddly. Yeah. There is divine timing at play. Yeah, that makes sense for you guys. That makes so much sense. Wow. There's divine timing, and there is a foundation is being built. And I want you to understand that you're doing this in 3 months, okay? 3 months is not much time if you think about it. As far as you building this solid foundation, especially when you start from a queen, here you're the Empress, and then it's like, it's incredible. You need to understand that you are an incredible being for wanting to, first of all, to pursue this, fighting so much for it, going for it, learning to kind of be graceful to yourself, compassionate, empathetic, but at the same time a fighter. It's I don't even know what this is about specifically. I hope you guys share, some of you share it in the comments, but my goodness, first of all, you're going to accomplish it. There's no doubt in my mind. And wow, just wow. Here you are waiting, and then whatever it is that is you're meaning to accomplish, it's coming in. The foundation is set, therefore. Interesting. All right. The foundation is set for this happiness, for this wish fulfillment. My goodness. My goodness. All right. Let's see. Let's get some advice for you, and then I'm going to do one of the animal spirit, just kind of, so that you guys can leave with that message, especially because I like reading it from the book, and I feel like it always ties in the reading. So let's see what advice we have for you here. You guys are having an amazing 3 months here. Confidence again. My goodness. Okay, there it is. Be what you want to see. Oof. That should hit home for you, Aries. That hits home in this reading, period. Be what you want to see. Wow, that's a great way of putting it too. I feel like that's literally what you're doing too. You're becoming the Empress. You want to tap into this energy, into the energy of things just come to me. I am abundant. I believe in myself. I have confidence. I have the means to accomplish anything that I set my mind to. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. You are literally becoming the thing that you want to see. Security. Okay. Choose the safe harbor for now. That could be, I don't know, that makes me not, it feels like it, what is this about? Because you are taking risk. You are putting yourself out there, if you will. Maybe part of the staying in balance is knowing when to forge forward, knowing when to rest. Yeah, that makes sense. So you know when to move and you know when to receive. Again, you know when to wait and you know when to act, if you will. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, I see it. Okay, one more from here. Gratitude. Yep. Be thankful for what is good now. Especially when you tie it into the MB thing and the three of I almost wanted to say three of swords, the three of wands. Be grateful for what is good now while you're waiting here, while you're waiting for the change that you've implemented in your life to come to its fruition, if you will. It's a good thing to keep practicing that gratitude, okay? All right, so let's see what the animal spirit deck has to tell you. So if you see this animal for the next 3 months, my intention is that these are your guides kind of supporting you, guiding you, kind of send you a sign and synchronicity. Overall, also, the number 3 could be significant for you because we have 333 here. So 333 itself could be significant. 3 could be significant. Yeah. All right. Lion. I love it. Fire energy, your element. Confidence again, you know. We always talk about Leo, the sign Leo, and that's actually the reading I'm filming next. That's interesting. Leo and confidence. The confidence is key for you here, it seems, Aries, and it's lovely. You, all right. Let's read about the lion, shall we? And I'm gonna leave you with that. The lion. It says, patient, regal, a complete master. So you were definitely mastering something here. All right. When in balance, there is peace and sorry, I got distracted. The epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn to serious, to bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. All right. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of the self transformation. Wow. The lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by a few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet with those, oh my God. All right. Can I read? Yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and action. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self mastery is available to all, no matter where our guest begins, no matter where our quest begins. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like that ties in your reading perfectly, quite frankly. You, I think, okay, it makes sense that you're going to very harsh kind of lessons here. It's because you quite literally are mastering some part of yourself, some aspect, or just in general. Maybe you're, since you are in a constant state here, it seems for the next 3 months, of self growth, evolvement. You want to master yourself in the sense of you really want to be in charge of your life. You want to be proud of the life that you're living as well. The magician has everything at their disposal, but it's also how they use that power. And you wanted to embody something that's very, very fair, it seems. The new thing that you want to bring about in your life is happening. And also your spirit guides are saying we commend you for your dedication to your self-growth, to wanting to be proud of the life that you live. Not only do you deserve it, but it's your birthright, I'm hearing as well. It's beautiful. This was a beautiful reading. I really hope that this helped you guys. And I hope that it helps you in the coming months as well. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. Once again, happy birthday to all of you. And I'll see you in the next readings.